Let's board the airship. So there's a couple of things we can do here, folks. One of them is eating while I'm recording, which I don't like to do, but I've done it before. And I'm going to do it again because I need to optimise time. But we can't get the Major Sisters yet because of Dark Veil 4. Because I forgot to do... Well, I didn't forget, I just made a mistake in Besaid Temple. However, getting past Dark Veil 4 is not a problem with good stats, but I don't have good stats yet, and good stats take a while to get, and I don't want to put you through the process of it. I'll explain the process, and then we'll jump cut to it once I've done it. But I want to do it soon, and there is a way to do that. I could get Yojimbo, and I could try and pay him a lot of money for Zanmato. It's not an honourable way to fight Dark Veil 4, but Dark Veil 4 is the weakest Dark Aeon and barely interesting at all. And it'll allow me to get Anima, and it'll enable me to get the Major Sisters. Some other things to bear in mind. I don't want to do too much yet, because if I get too strong before going into the final area of the game, we're going to whitewash it, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to get a couple ultimate weapons, and then maybe have a go at that creature where Anima is, and then we'll go from there. The only celestial weapon I know where to get involving a password is Riku's. There's a couple of other passwords you can put in here, but I can't remember them. But what I do know is one of the best PS2 games gets you to a location where you can get this. I believe. There we go. And that puts that on.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
Then from this we get her weapon. And I think we have to go to Beaconell to do the Cactua side quest, which I can't really remember how to do, I just remember doing it. Poor guys. But very important because we're capturing them. Same ones? It's a little bit like 8 this in that you can generally tell from the angle of the camera which enemies you're fighting, because it's the same for each, and I like that. It's a consistency that I really enjoy. Bum bottom, and there it is. Use the Celestial Mirror. Gotta say though, I've never liked the look of this weapon. But the question is, which ones do we need to power it up? Because I can't remember. In fact, I can't really remember where in Beaconell we start the quest to power it up. I just remember it involving them. What I do remember though, thanks to a Google search I did last night, was the Rusty Sword is a unique weapon. You just have to take it to a place to make it proper. I think it's Masamune. And it said take it to the statue of Mihen, who I can't remember if that was at the end of Mushroom Rock Road or if it was at the beginning of Mihen High Road. So we'll probably run that. Because Oren's sphere is close to it. The crest I'm missing, I should say. So what we'll do is we'll run the Mihen High Road, capturing fiends. This can be like a fiend capture episode, trying to power up a weapon. Because inside Sin's belly, there are Great Marlboros, and we're going to need the first strike that his weapon gives us so that we can guarantee that it doesn't kill us every time. But a nice little nostalgic run back. I'm absolutely terrified of talking to people because they might spawn Dark Aeons I can't remember. So I'm going to be antisocial for the most. Out of sheer terror. Like, I know in Macalania, at the temple, that's where Shiva is. I know on the Thunder Plains is Ixion. Bikanel's Ifrit. Valefor's Besaid. Bahamut is Zanarkand. Anima is Mount Gagazet. Major Systems is it Mushroom Rock Road? I'll have to be careful. I don't know though, do you get the Dark Aeon equivalent if you don't have the Aeon? That might be interesting to find out. Where's If? Dark Yojimbo is of course the cave of the Stolen Faith. And I think that's all of them. And then Penance gets unlocked and moves out of the massive crater in the Calmland. And then you can attack him via the airship. I'm trying to think, isn't this past the place I wanted to be? Because I think to get to that travel agency you have to first go through a ton of screens that I've missed. So that's kind of annoying. Not as annoying as these early level enemies getting initiative on us. What's that about? Thank you. There we go. The cool thing about the weapon that we've got for Riku is it gives us Gillionaire. And that's going to make the money that we get from those mimics, I think it's like tenfold. So instead of getting 50k, you might get like 500,000. 50 million, it'd be nice, but I don't think that's how it works. Yeah, so I don't think this is right, but we'll keep going. Chances are we're going to bump into the Major Sisters, but I think I can get away from them because they chase you. We'll soon find out. If not, we're going to lose a ton of progress, but I'll survive. Because that's my only criticism of the Dark Aeons. I think you should initiate it. It shouldn't be something where you trip it. Like, going back to Besaid is something that everybody's going to think of doing because it's Besaid. It's where you started. And then you go back and it's like, boom, Dark Valefor. Right, what's this about? Oh, and he's murdered all of us instantly. Great. That being said, Dark Valefor is a pussy. The only ones I'm afraid of are Bahamut because I forget the pattern to stop him doing Impulse. So, if I could move... Yeah, that's not good. Maybe I have to talk to them? Can I, like, skirt round them? Oh, that shit me up! Oh, God, I just jumped. Oh, the chest pain. Why? Why, buddy? The anticipation. Goodness me, that hurt. Whew. Took the wind out of me. I have no idea if this is going to work. Please work. Please don't stop us. No trigger. No invisible trigger. I think it worked. What's down here? Did we ever go down here? Oh, this is useful because we're going to be able to get some more fiends.
My fastball gun broke them out.
I can top that.
Thunder Flag. Floating Eye. Voiver. Skip the fanfare, boys. We're skirting around a dark aeon here. I get a feeling that... I'm so scared. They're such a death sentence, it's not even funny. It's over. Yeah, this is awesome. Come on, come on, come on. Fanfare, very nice. Right. Isn't this where the fat one stops you and blocks you in? God, I don't know. Give me the power to understand the things I do not know. So I'll keep following this. Ah, this is leading to the beach where the... I don't think that's right. I think we should go back. Ambushed. Great. I can kill you all in one touch, and you can't feasibly kill me, yet you get to fight first. That's not very fair. This game should always allow us to murder you. That's how it should work. Right.
That's how it's done.
On the lighter side, we'll have 10 of these buggers before we know where we are. How frequent these random battles seem to be. It's not quite Final Fantasy IV though, but still it's pretty dense. Bye. Bye. There we go. What even is this? God, I can't remember this at all. Oh, this is the statue! Nice. That's going to turn into the Masamune. Oh shit. Well, that was a bit of serendipity. Because the website I was on the other day didn't actually have pictures or like that. It was a lot of text, and because I didn't want to read too much, and I was busy doing other things at the time, I just saw the words Rusty Sword in Mihen. So I actually thought it was on the Mihen High Road. I didn't think it was here. So there's the weapon. I've never liked the way this sword looks. It's so impractical. Like, you swing that and you hit something, it's going to snap. And I think the crest for this is up near where the operation for the mission here was, but I'm a little bit scared to get it because of the aforementioned Dark Mage's Sisters. We'll see though. We'll see if we could just skirt up and avoid them. Which, to my knowledge, I don't think they give you any trouble unless you ask for it, maybe. Which is perfect. That Ixion guy doesn't give you any trouble unless you ask for it. So hopefully this is the same. See ya. See ya. Sound like ghosts from Luigi's Mansion. Right, so if we go through here and it gives us a little cutscene, Now we know we're dead. Or very close to being dead.
Take that.
See ya. Please don't show a cutscene. I'm gonna save quick before I die. Now we've saved, I don't have to worry, because if I do get killed, it's like, yeah, I just saved, I'll just get out of here. But I think we're good. I think you have to initiate that one. It's one of those decimations you ask for, rather than get forced on you. And hopefully by the time we've been through this area, we'll have captured one of every fiend, because then we can have a trip to the battle arena and see how he's doing. There's always the chance I'm wrong here, people, too. But ulterior motives.
It's over.
Gandarua. Apparently as well, the No Sphere Grid run was finally beaten a few years back. The Braska's Final Aeon, somebody had a perfect run against it and managed to get the win, which statistically is very, very difficult to do. Back when I knew about the No Sphere Grid run, they were on Unalesca. But there's also been a No Sphere Grid victory over Dark Anima. And it took the guy an hour and a half. And it's all using summons. And that's not to degrade, you know, his achievements or anything. It's just, I find the game very boring when you do nothing but use summons. And it's ironic because I do nothing but use people. So it's kind of the same thing, I guess. It's just that preference that we all have. But beating Dark Aeons without using the Sphere Grid is pretty damn insane. But what they do instead, you see, is they use the game's ability to use items to level up the stats of the Aeons. So the Aeons all have maximum stats. And the person who did this, he used the program to do it, I think, because he'd already done like 1,000 hours of farming and he didn't want to lose any more of his life, so I don't blame him. Because, I don't know if it was being hyperbolic when he said this, but he predicted it would take like 2 years to level up the stats needed. And I don't know if that means playing, you know, for like 20 hours a day or like 2 hours a day or what, but yeah, 2 years. But it took, what, 11 years to do the No Sphere Grid, Braska's Final Aeon? 11 years to beat a challenge. That is a dedicated community, that. And I love Final Fantasy, but once I've played it it's there. You see it? Memory hasn't failed me on that one. A couple of the orange spheres I remember. But is that the sigil? I'm trying to think where the fucking sigil is. That's not the sigil, it's a sphere. That's what I've done. I've confused the sphere with the sigil, my bad. Because there's one on the Thunder Plains that I remembered. Which means I still don't know where the other crest is for Auron. Damn it. But we didn't lose anything, guys, because we get a sphere and we've killed a bunch of enemies on this road. So a double whammy of awesome.
Thanks for everything, Keenock.
Oh, Keenock back when he had hair.
I know I don't need to tell you this, but guard Lord Braska well.
That I will. And you'll be busy too. I heard they made you second in command.
You know that promotion was meant for you. You were always the better one, even until the end.
You make it sound as if I was going off to die or something. I will see you again.
Yes.
Well then.
And you'll be an
Going
asshole.
already? You will tell me about Xanarkand when you return, won't you?
Farewell.
He had a beard then as well. And he apparently liked to record things. Making his own porno. Well, that was a kind of success.